What's up guys, DeBomb here from Space Pineapple, and welcome back to the Medieval Fortress project, where today we're going to be building this outer wall holder thing that holds the portcullis in it. Give me that back, thanks. And also, oh my god, can I stop throwing that? And also, we will be building these animal sheds here. Yes, 2 in 1 video. How, you might ask? Well, both of these took me a very long time, and while I was recording, it was so annoying to build, both of them. So, I'm going to do something a little different. Some of you may know that these outlines, green outlines, and that blue square up there, is from the Schematica mod. So, what I've done is that I've saved these as Schematica files, and I'm going to put them up so you guys can download them and load them into your own Minecraft world. So, to do that, you need to install a mod. So, I'm going to run you through how to install a mod, then install Schematica, then load in these builds. Okay, so first open up your browser. Here is mine, and go to the link in the description. It leads you to Forge. Now, Forge is what lets you install a whole bunch of mods into Minecraft. So, this here, all these down here are all the versions for Minecraft. So right now we're on 1.12, and then down here you can see the one with the star next to it is the latest and the latest that is working. So just go over here to installer and then just download the installer. Don't worry, this is safe. I've done it before and my Minecraft is working fine, as you would know. Skip the ad. Right, now just save the file. Doesn't matter where you save it, really. I am just going to save it to my desktop for simplicity, and just open it up. Right, so this is the installer. So just all of this is fine. Just make sure it's ticked install client, and make sure this is ticked. I don't know how to pronounce it. And just make sure that this is your Minecraft folder. So that should be default. You shouldn't really need to change that. And then just click OK, and it'll just install itself. Don't worry, this is fine. There you go, successfully installed. If it does come up with an error, then just make sure you have run Minecraft in the version of Forge that you're trying to get. So if you're trying to get 1.12, then just make sure you've run Minecraft in 1.12. And then that should be good. Now, let's go get ourselves a mod. Here is the Schematica mod. Just down here is Minecraft 1.12. So just going to click on that little arrow to download. I probably shouldn't be doing this while Minecraft is open, so I'll just quit out of it. Anyway, here's Schematica. We're just going to save the file. Again, I'm going to put it to my desktop. So here's Schematica. Now, to put it into Minecraft, those of you who probably have done this before would definitely know where we're going. So just go up here to your search, and then type %app data %, and then this is your Minecraft folder right here. So just double click on that. Now this mods folder, if you've never done this before, then just right click, new folder, and then just call it mods with no capital letters. And here are all my mods that I have. So I'm just going to drag and drop Schematica 1.12 in. There we go. Close it on down, and now that is in Minecraft. Okay, I also forgot, with Schematica, you do need to download 2 mods. One is Schematica, so we just did that, and also Lunar Trius, I don't even know how to pronounce that. And just download the latest version, which is Minecraft 1.12, so just the arrow again. So Schematica relies on this mod for it to work properly. Don't know why. And we're just going to save this as well. Just onto the desktop again. There we go. Just going to bring up the mods folder again and drag in whatever the heck, I don't know how to pronounce it, sorry. Anyway, so now Schematica can rely on this. I don't even know what this does. I think it's like boosts the power or something. I don't even know. Anyway, close that out again. Open up Minecraft. Right, so playing in Forge in Minecraft 1.12 is a little harder than it used to be. Last time you just used to click on this arrow and pick whatever Forge you wanted. Now it's a little more complicated. Go to Launch Options, tick Advanced Settings, just click OK. We're not going to play around with Java or anything. Type in something that you can easily remember, so just Forge 1.12, because yep, easy. And then go to version and go and try to find whatever Forge you had. So release 1.12.Forge, sorry, I was on the wrong one. They're very similar. And then just click on that and all good. If you want to put more RAM to Minecraft because you have a whole bunch of mods, so Minecraft might need more RAM, then just change this one if you've got a lot of mods. I wouldn't go playing around with this if you're new to this sort of stuff. I'm new to this sort of stuff. I'm not going to play around with it. So I'm just going to click save, go back to news, and then click on the arrow, go to Forge 1.12, and press play. There we go, it even went over its bar because it's that far installed. Okay. Oh, I forgot to mention that the Schematica and the other mod that I don't know how to pronounce, they both have to be the same version to work. Anyway, here we go in Forge 1.12. So we've got our mods here. This is a list of mods that we have. So here is the one I don't know how to pronounce, and Schematica right there. All good. You can go in here and disable them if you want, or you can search for some. It doesn't really matter. I'm not going to muck around with it. I'm just going to go into single player, into the Medieval Fortress Project world. Here we go in Schematica. So the world is still loading in. Don't know why it's taking so long. I reckon it's just because it's a brand new version that Minecraft is trying to run. Anyway, if you go to your options and your controls, here we go, you can see that I've changed these around, I'm pretty sure. My Schematica controls, I reckon it's subtract, divide, and multiply to start off with. But one of the keys, I've forgotten which one, that lets you load in all your schematics that you've basically scanned. One of the keys, I've forgotten which one, I reckon it's multiply. For me, it's I. This lets you scan whatever you really want. So if I want to scan the forge here, I would press the button, push the red point. So this is point 1. So I'm going to put it in the ground, put it there. So it's right on the edge of the forge. Next up, I'm going to go up here, push the same button, blue point. So this is the other point. So as you can now see that I've selected it all and it's all inside the green lines, I could probably fix up the blue point to make it a little more compact. There we go. Is everything in? Everything is in. All looking good. Right, now I can give it a name. So forge, save it. There we go. It says it saved 2 chunks. And now I can press the other button that I've forgotten. I can bring it up here. And there we go. There is the forge. So this is basically the blueprint of that. These are all ghost blocks, so I can fly straight through them. And then if you want to, you can go the last button that you haven't pressed, and you can move it around with these dials, up, down, left, right, and forward, back. You can show all the materials that you've used. I know that entities don't show up. I know that minecarts, stuff inside of chests, paintings, mobs and creatures, they don't get scanned, in case you were thinking. Anyway, there's a whole bunch of stuff here. So there's hide and show, there's flip, in case you wanted to flip it, there's rotate, turn it around easily. So this is the direction that you're flipping it. Say I want to flip it south, there you go. Flip it to face east. Okay, all good. And I can unload it, of course, if I wanted to. Let me just jump into another world to show you an extra special feature that I love. Right, I don't know what world this is. This seems very flat. Super flat, you could say. Yes, great jokes. Anyway, let's bring in... Wrong button. Let's bring in a random scan I've had, a random schematic I have used. Go house test, why not? What a house this is. I reckon it might be in the ground. No? Let me move this thing around. No, okay, let's unload that. That is a terrible example. House test real. There we go. That is a better house. Small little house, cauldron with water, all that sort of stuff. Let me just clear my inventory to show this off perfectly. Right, so with this menu, there is a under materials, there is an option called printer. So if you turn that on and then exit, if you're in creative, it will actually build the whole thing for you. The whole thing. It'll spawn the items inside of your inventory. Stupid door, get out of the way. It'll spawn the items in your inventory and just build it for you. So sometimes, you have to move, or if it's a large build, you have to move around to get the whole thing to build properly. So, you're in range to build. But this, because it's so small, it can just build it all by itself. Invisible orange blocks mean that it's the right block, but it's the wrong state. So, as you can see, the door's open, so there's 2. When the scan had the door closed, so now it's normal. And this had water in it, but because it doesn't now, it's orange. Red and pink blocks mean that there is something in the way that it has to deal with. So, if I bring in a beacon tower, for example, here it is. Don't know where this was from. And then if I lower it down into the ground, as you can see, there are pink blocks here that need to be destroyed in order to for all of it to get in, and so do red blocks. They need to be destroyed as well. Otherwise, when you turn on the printer, nothing is going to print. Well, not nothing, but the red blocks won't print. So as you can see, I'm uncovering all this iron for the beacon up the top. But anyway, how do you get my scans into your game? Well then, let's do that right now. I'm just going to quit out of Minecraft so that it doesn't break on me. And quit out. We need to go back into our app data. No, wait. We need to go back into our app data folder, which you can search right here, and it'll pop up. There we go. Go into Minecraft, and there should be, now that you need to have saved a schematic first for this to show up. So now there should be a schematic folder, and here are all those folders that I was just on. There's the beacon tower, the forge, the house test reel, the lump of dirt from house test. So what I'm going to do is just, here are the ones that I will put up for download. I'm just going to copy and paste them into that, close these out, and launch up Minecraft again. Apparently Minecraft is larger than Earth. Probably is, because it takes you centuries to get to the edge. Let's go back into this world that we were just in. So you might be wondering where the beacon tower went. Well, that was because I didn't print it. So it didn't show up, I reckon. And I did close Minecraft, so there's nothing loaded in. But here is the animal sheds that's been ported over, and the, where is it? The Medieval Fortress entrance. Both of them are here. Let's open up the Medieval Fortress entrance, because a lot of people have been asking me to do that, even though it is a terrible, terrible video. And here it is in real perfectness. So parts of the portcullis are still here to help you guys line it all up properly, all the redstone and stuff. Now if I just grab, I reckon I would be able to grab this, yep, just shift and middle click to grab it, the ghost block, and Q to throw it if you want. But I'm just gonna, nope, that's a grass block, don't need that. There we go. Now I'm just gonna place it in, and because this slime is annoying me, get out of here. Because this is the right block, the game is not gonna, Schematica is not gonna place red blocks all over to annoy you, so you can line this up perfectly with your already built portcullis. And then when you turn printer on, it's not going to reprint your portcullis blocks in any way. And down in here, don't know why there's a gap in the wall there. In here, somewhere, I reckon, yes, is the lever and piston from my little, where the portcullis controls are hidden down in here. So if you want to keep that, sure, go for it. And also, you got a little bonus, a little guards post here, just in case you wanted it. Now you can destroy that after you've printed it if you wish. Let's load in the animal sheds now, because why not? The other one gets unloaded because it can only have one in at a time, obviously, because when you open up this, you won't know what to move. And here are the animal sheds. This is actually one in the ground. Is it? I think it is. No? Okay, I need to change that because there was sand for the ground. Don't know what happened to it. I will save it so you guys will get the right one, because this all ground will be sand. So when I saved it, there were horses and stuff in here, but obviously they didn't get carried over. I didn't know what to put in the actual inside, because the book doesn't tell you. So I just made some little pens. I put horses around here, llamas in here, and then just walk through the wall, because why not? And I put wolves in there. Get out of here, slime. And I also put pigs in here. Nothing in there, and 3 horses in there. This was an absolute pain in the butt to build, I cannot tell you. So, I'm glad it's over and done with, and you guys don't have to worry about it, because... But anyway, guys, that is actually going to end out this tutorial. Hopefully it was short, and hopefully it was easy to understand. So please like and subscribe, if you want to subscribe, that is. Check out my channel for more stuff, especially more Medieval Fortress Project, and I'll see you on the next video. See ya!